Okay, I'm going to say 25 seconds in, we're live. Hello and welcome. Hello, hello, good morning. Hope y'all had a good evening. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Jay. Nick, good morning. Hello. Get ready to cut this beard off. I'm looking at it every day and I'm like, man, why don't I just cut it off myself? I'm like so sick of it. I'm sick of looking like an old man. I saw some guy, a picture of a guy. He's probably pretty young and he had a beard kind of like mine. I'm like, God damn, it does make you look like an old man. Like, I don't want to look like an old man anymore. I want to look young. So, yeah, I don't know how much longer I can take it. Waiting for, a friend to come over and braid it for me, but I got no friends. I saw a video this morning of Ben Shapiro, and one of his viewers said, hey, can you say, let's go, Brandon, and take us to the gun show at the same time? And Ben Shapiro is like, yeah. And he goes like this. He says, let's go, Brandon. And then he goes like this and puts his arms down like that and poses. And I'm laughing and I'm laughing and I'm laughing. And I'm like, what a girly man. Look at the girly man, Ben Shapiro, with his bony little, his little scrawny little, his little chicken leg arms. Posing for his audience, his adorning fans. Adam, hello. Yeah, old hippie, right? Gonna be strange seeing you without a beard again. Yeah, go watch some old videos. You'll get used to it. Hello. Channy Neer reporting in. Richard, hello. Radical leftist agenda, hello. Radical leftist agenda. Is that a picture of you? Radical leftist agenda in the Is that a picture of you and your avatar on Twitch, Radical Leftist Agenda? It's Jackson. What do you mean it's Jackson? And Cat Jam. Huh? Jackson is the... I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. God, with my blurry little screen, it literally looks like a girl on your Twitch avatar. It looks like a girl. My eyesight's not that good, and it's blurry. Let me see if I can make it bigger. You say that's Jackson Hinkle? No, that's a girl. Right? That's a girl. With her hands like this on her head. I don't know what you're looking at. Oh, you're looking at the emotes of Jackson. I see that. No, I was talking about your avatar. Oh no, I didn't see the Jackson Hinkle emotes. Those are great, man. I fucking love them. Great. Great. So, yeah, he's a wild one, that Jackson Hinkle. Friend of the show. Used to be, at least. Said he was going to come back. Doesn't respond to my Twitter messages anymore. So I'm like, well, I guess he saw... maybe it was something I said about fuck your flag. Or maybe the fact that I called him a patriot. And I said a patriot is someone who's willing to go to war. Maybe he really took offense to that. I don't know. I don't know. I like him, though. He's a good guy. And he's very smart. I think he's got a lot of growing to do. Because he's young. But I think as soon as he figures out what that flag that he waves around really means, I think he's going to travel so far, so fast, like a fucking comet. He's just got to that's a speed bump in his way. It's a red flag. No pun intended. It's a red flag to show that he's got a blind spot. And, when you're indoctrinated, he's fresh out of fucking high school, man. When you do this every day and say, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and you do that every day, and that was the last, 8 years of your fucking life, yeah, it sticks with you a little bit. You know, he's been indoctrinated. And, man, when he realizes that, I would love to be there. I'd love to be there when the light bulb goes off in his head. I'd love to be the one that flipped the switch. But it ain't going to be me. I don't think he listens to me anymore. I think I said something wrong. I said something wrong. Now he will not listen to me. Yeah, I think Jackson Hinkle wrote me off. But, you know, maybe when he realizes that I'm a good guy and that I am seeing the flag the way most people see it now. Now, I'm not talking about Americans. Most people in the world look at that flag and they don't see what he sees. He's got a blind spot. Riley Mack, did you like the Beatles this morning? A little Beatles? I did a little bit of the Beatles this morning. Dave C. Fishing, hello, he's so high. I haven't even started with that shit yet. I haven't even started with the cannabis yet. What's going on? What are we doing? We're going to turn the heat off. It's very cold outside, and got the heat on in here, and it's nice and warm. Oh, my bedroom is so nice and warm. Oh, it's so comfy back there, man. I love it. I didn't want to come out here. I just want to stay in bed with Rogie, you know? He's so freaking cute. But it's like I can't say his name without following it with, he's so freaking cute. Yeah, I want to talk to you guys about Tim Pool. And, you know, my problem with Tim Pool is the misinformation that he puts up. So, an article came out about Florida, and it was from, it came out of Forbes or the Daily Mail. Look, I do not trust the Daily Mail ever. Anytime I see an article and it's from the Daily Mail, I automatically write it off. And I'm like, I don't believe anything these motherfuckers say. You lied to me already. I caught you lying, so fuck off. Right? But they were claiming that Florida was doing really well with their numbers. And I said, well, that's just not true. My family lives in Florida. You know, I know Florida's not doing well. They're petrified over there. But that's not the narrative that's coming out of Florida. And people like Forbes and people like Daily Mail picked up that story and ran with it. And then, hey man, no offense, but Jimmy Dore, who I love, he picked up the story and just read it verbatim. Isn't that funny? He literally calls out Rachel Maddow for getting something from the CIA and reading it verbatim and says, how dare her trust the United States federal government? Well, how dare Jimmy Dore trust mainstream fucking media? When he's calling them out, although mainstream media is lying all the time. Mainstream media is lying all the time. Yeah, we know. But let me read you this mainstream media article verbatim because it satisfies my narrative. Jimmy Dore. Hey, I'll call you out on your bullshit. I don't care. You know, I might not have any friends left at the end of the day, but I can't sleep if I sell out. You know? And Jimmy Dore, I don't believe that he's consciously selling out. But in a way, he's neglecting to look at the facts fully. And I think that, in a way, is selling yourself out when your audience is relying on you to look it all up and make sure you bring them the most accurate representation of the facts that you possibly can. Not going to happen. Not with Jimmy. Not on this, because he's got a narrative. And I understand that, you know. He doesn't like he doesn't like federal government telling people what to do, and I understand that he's upset about it. I know that he's got issues at it, but that even more so, he should be triple and quadruple checking his stories because he knows that he's biased. So he should, before he brings something to the table, he should fact check that shit. And you know, if you had a question about how Florida was doing, you could have just asked me, Jimmy. I would have told you. My whole family lives in Florida. Now, I know you went to Florida and you did a little tour and you played at a tour date here and you played at a tour date there. And you said, wow, no one's wearing a mask in Florida. Wow, no one is treating this pandemic seriously in Florida. And guess what else they're not doing in Florida, Jimmy? They're not reporting the numbers accurately anymore. They are not reporting the numbers accurately anymore. So, you know, at some point, you're going to get called out. Now, I've already called you out on this bullshit, and no one's going to hear my fucking voice. But you better hope Sam Cedar and your enemies, you know, the Young Turks, Don't pick this story up, Jimmy, because if I were them, I'd be dragging you through the mud every fucking day over this bullshit. This quack-ass doctor that you bring on every day that satisfies your confirmation bias. Look, this is not about Jimmy Dore, and I want you guys to know that. What it's about is a fake story that came out of Florida. Okay? And when that story came out of Florida, all of you should have been like suspicious. You're like, yeah, man, Nay says that Ron DeSantis in Florida is a scumbag and that all the things he says are anti-science. Maybe this story coming out of Florida isn't true, even though I'm reading it on, on Yahoo News and the Daily Mail. Maybe it's not true. Why would that story not be true? It's in mainstream media. Well, mainstream media also reported that Joe Biden killed the guy that bombed the airport in Afghanistan. Ended up killing, what, 11 innocent children, was it? Right? They lie. So we already established that. Don't even come at me with the fact that, oh, but mainstream media says, oh, but Daily Mail says, oh, but Forbes magazine and Yahoo News said that Florida's doing great. Yeah, Florida's doing exactly as good as Ron DeSantis will let you know that they're doing. Because if he can subvert those numbers, he could become president of the United States if everyone thinks Florida's doing great. Florida's not doing great. There's a lot of people that are dying in Florida. There's a lot of sick motherfuckers in Florida. And it's only getting worse because the more you ignore this, the worse it gets. And it's like it compounds every 2 or 3 weeks or so. There's a serious lack of fact-checking on the internet. And when a story like that comes out in Yahoo News, in Daily Mail, and I think Forbes, or look, it was all over YouTube, man. YouTube puts it out there. And they don't do anything about those facts. Then why do I get penalized for telling you guys about my Uncle Charlie that died from COVID? I get penalized for telling you facts and the truth and what happened, right? And I get in trouble. And all I'm saying is, I'm not saying to penalize those people. I'm saying stop penalizing me. And let me have the narrative too, man. Let me have some say in all this. Because I'm the only one that's really being truthful with you guys. But it's not about the truth. It's about whatever Joe Biden and the Democrats think your narrative should be. Because it trickles right down, right into Mark Zuckerberg's mouth. Yeah, it trickles down, and everybody that is in that chain just accepts it. Oh, well, Nay says cunt. He told me to go fuck my mom. Yeah, he definitely should be penalized, and he shouldn't have a voice. Fine. Yeah, that was vulgar. Yeah, I said some vulgar shit. And I agree. But how vulgar were the things that Graham Elwood was saying on his show? Was he calling anybody a cunt? Was he talking about anybody's mom getting fucked? What about Lee Camp when he gets subverted? I'm here going over the top to try to make a point. And I'm hoping that if I can at least do a show, as vulgar as I am in the horrible things that I say, and I can get away with it, I have super chat. I can super chat. But someone like Graham and someone like Lee, they take all of their stuff away. All I'm saying is stop silencing voices. Right, wrong, I don't care if it's Jimmy Dore bringing on his quack doctor. He does. And that motherfucker is a quack and a half. At the same time, I want Jimmy Dore to have his podium just like I want Sam Cedar and just like I want fucking that dumbass Tim Pool too. Tim Pool. He deserves to have a voice. Even though the things that he says to his audience makes them sick and results in some of them dying. Hey, they're okay with that. Tim Pool is okay with that. And you know what? Now I'm okay with it too. I didn't used to be. You remember what I used to say? I used to say, if your narrative results in people dying, then it's not okay. Oops. I was wrong. I was wrong. That's infringing on people's free speech. But nay, people will die. Hey, man, that's the blood of patriots, son. That's what freedom is all about. There's a little bit of rain that falls on our sunny freedom, man. And you have to accept that. Hey Chris, what's up, buddy? Doing testing so the numbers will be down. I'm so sick now. No mention of a test. Jeffrey, what state are you in? Yeah. The numbers, your state is cut down on testing. Of course they have. Because it's about the narrative, and they don't even care about our lives anymore, man. It's all about how they look for that next election. I'm so glad that every single one of you agrees with me this morning. Thank you. Not a single voice of opposition. Nobody's here to defend Tim Pool, huh? Well, Tim Pool said everything that it's fine, that you guys don't have anything to worry about. And Tim Pool said, just look at Florida. Look how great Florida's doing, and they don't even wear masks. You remember what Tim Pool said? Now remember, everybody, and remember algorithms, I'm quoting Tim Pool. What? Look, I need a fucking disclaimer on my goddamn screen, don't I? So I can have this conversation with you guys. Hold on. I've got to make one. It's so stupid. Add source, text. Okay. Okay. Where's the size? Oh, 11. Okay. Let's see if we can make this work here. Okay, so there is my disclaimer on screen while we talk about this. Okay, and the color. Where's the color? Outline font. Let's go red. I think that's bright enough. And maybe make it. Maybe we got to outline it in white. Okay. There we go. Fixed. Okay. Okay. Good. Now let's move this down. There we go. Great. On screen. Disclaimer on screen, algorithm. Just so you know, I am pro-vax. I am pro-mask. I don't put medical misinformation on this channel at all. When I'm discussing someone else who does, don't penalize me. That is the counter narrative. And when you subvert me and the counter narrative, or you take a Jimmy Dore video down when it's counter narrative, or a Cult of Dusty video because it's counter narrative, you're subverting the truth. You have a problem with your lawn? Brian, thank you, Brian. Fucking lying ass scuzzballs. Brian Munoz. I wear my mask out. 90% of people here do not. My wife and I have been sick for a while now. No mention of a test, just a suggestion to go home and suffer. For a while? You know, I don't know what to tell you, man. All I can say is, look, if you treat this thing like it's some kind of a planned event, if you treat it like this was intentional, if you treat it like you think it's a lie, you're going to end up just like Tim Pool. You know what Tim said? He said, I've never been more sick in my entire life. He said, it was horrible. And this is from a guy who was bragging about the state of Florida, bragging about how awesome Florida is because they disregard all of the mandates and all of the recommendations. I've lost friends. I've lost family. I've lost audience members. And Tim Pool, like I said, he doesn't care about his audience. He's making a lot of money doing what he's doing, and the people keep flocking to him because people love that anti-government narrative that he supposedly spouts. But here's the thing. I'm spouting... It's definitely no joke. Right on, Barry Ozymandias. Thank you, Baron. Looks like Master Shake kind of on your avatar there. What I'm trying to say, I think the most important thing I'm trying to say here about Tim Pool and his audience, the fact that he doesn't care about them, and the fact that he does so well with YouTube's algorithm, I'm okay with him giving his audience the information that they feel they need to hear from him. I'm okay with that now. I used to not be. I used to be like, we have to save people's lives. Hey, man, that's not our job. It's not our job to save people's lives anymore. It's our job to let everyone have a voice. And sometimes people are going to die when you do that. And you have to break a few eggs to make an omelet, and freedom of speech is an omelet. So what am I saying about Tim Pool and his false narrative and what he says on his show? I'm saying if people are flocking to him to listen to his bullshit, good. That's what the people want to hear. If that's what his idiot audience wants to listen to, Alex Jones, Candace Owen, some of the bullshit that Jimmy Dore says, some of the bullshit that fucking Joe Rogan says, and they say some bullshit, okay? Joe Rogan, guilty as fuck. Oh yeah, if you got big muscles like me, oh, you got nothing to worry about. What? What about Oscar De La Hoya? You don't want to talk about Oscar De La Hoya? You know, there's plenty of information out there. You either choose to listen to it or you don't. Now, let me tell you what I'm watching here. There's a lot of counter-narrative folks out there that have been watching the show that leave. And they don't want to try to take me on. They just disagree with me, so they leave. Let me tell you something. I'm okay with that. Leave. Go watch Tim Pool, man. He's your guy. Go live in Florida and watch Tim Pool, man. Go spin the wheel, motherfuckers. I mean, seriously, I don't care anymore. And it's not a hate thing. That's the necessity of free speech. Is I have to be willing to let some of y'all die out of your own ignorance. And I'm okay with that. I'm fine. Look, you can choose to come listen to me and save your lives, or you could choose to go listen to Tim Pool and die. You could go listen to some of the stupid shit Jimmy Dore says and get killed too. Or Joe Rogan and get killed too. Yeah, it's like their narrative is more important than their audience's safety. Look, I'm one of those guys, a stitch in time saves 9. Look, you catch it before it gets worse. You take extra steps. An ounce of prevention. That's me, man. I like to be extra cautious. And, you know, I don't care whether or not the mask is helping or not. I'm going to fucking wear it because there's a chance that it's going to help me. Right? I don't care how I look or how I feel. I just know it makes sense. It makes sense. It's just a matter of common sense. But if these other people on the internet and you, audience members, are willing to go let someone lie to you and you're not going to listen to counter narrative and you're not going to come seek me out, okay, fine. Fine. Look, YouTube's made it very hard for y'all to find my show. And for those people who are like, there's something you can do. If you've been searching for years for a podcast like mine and you finally found it, now, well, you could do something about it. You could contact YouTube. You could send them a little message and let them know how you feel about them subverting people like me and tell them to back the fuck off. You know, it's a fucking curse word. Get the fuck over it. You know, he's cursing. Big deal. Get over it. Stop age restricting him and stop subverting his ability to reach people. You know, while you let people like Tim Pool out there, you know, and Jimmy Dore and Joe Rogan to just spin their fucking narratives wherever they want in front of whoever they want. Hey man, all I'm saying is give people like me the same voice. That's all. Wow. Brian, I didn't know you felt that way. I'll tell you what, I will do a double tweet out of what you just typed in my chat. You blew my mind, bro. I'm getting emotional. I don't even know what to say, bro. I'm blown away. Thank you. That is so nice. Man, it's so nice to hear nice things like that from my audience, even if it's just once in a while, man. It really does encourage me. Thank you. Such an IQ test? Yeah, Baron, COVID's an IQ test, bro. How smart are you? How willing to listen to other people that you disagree with are you to save your own life? You know? I'm going to do just a little spelling check here. I got to take the curse word out for space. Tweet all. Brian, thank you. It is tweeted, buddy. When I went into Walmart to get supplies for my cat and a money order to pay my rent, wore the mask because I listen to Nate's Garden and know the Rona is not something to take lightly. Right, Orca? Right, buddy? Oh, dude, I've got the video of Ben Shapiro. He's got a Let's Go Brandon shirt on. You know what's funny? They think they're triggering the left. The left hates Joe Biden too. I can't think of anybody I know that says they like Joe Biden. You know, fuck Joe Biden. That's all you got. I mean, if you're on the left and you support him, I understand, but you probably fucking hate him too. You know, you probably wouldn't kiss him on his lips. Am I right? Fuck Joe Biden. It doesn't matter, right? What's funny is the people on the right think that they're triggering people on the left with fuck Joe Biden or let's go Brandon. No, we agree with you, and you guys are like cheerleaders for us too. So thanks for being our voice. Hilarious. And that is just how out of touch the right really is with reality. Is they think that they've come on something here, they found something that's just so hurtful and painful for people on the left. Oh. Dude, thank you. All I can say is thank you. I love it. I want that shirt. I want a Let's Go Brandon shirt. Totally. One thing I do not want are scrawny little bird leg arms like Ben Shapiro and then to go on a podcast and say I'm bringing people to the gun show.
Okay, fine. Let's do it. Let's get out of the way. Let's go, Brandon! Rachel's favorite math is Ben plus gun show. Okay, fine. Let's do it. Let's get out of the way.
You gotta
Let's go, Brandon! Rachel's favorite math is Ben plus gun show. Okay, fine.
So, Ben, let me just tell you this. Hey, man, facts don't care about your feelings, bro. And my ex-girlfriend had bigger biceps than you, bro. Just saying. Facts. They don't care about your feelings. Do you guys like that? Yeah, Donna had bigger arms than Ben fucking Shapiro. Fact. He is creepy, I know. I literally know people who voted for him that literally have "Let's Go Brandon" merch. Right? Wow, you even know voters, Biden voters that agree. It's hilarious. But you know what? Let the right go on saying "Let's go Brandon" all they want. Cheer with them. And as long as they're doing that, we're all getting along, and they don't even realize it. They think that they're inciting us, and they're not. You're not inciting anybody. All you're doing is taking up time that could be spent bickering and fighting, but instead what you're really doing, and I know you're gonna fucking hate this, Republicans, you're bringing us in. You're bringing us in. You're pulling us together. Because we can totally get together on fuck Joe Biden. The left got fucked out of Bernie Sanders. They fucking hate Joe Biden. They had to vote for him because they fucking hated Donald Trump more. But let's go, Brandon. Yeah, let's go, Brandon. Fuck Joe Biden. Yeah, fuck Joe Biden. Fuck Joe Biden. Oops. But at the same time, thank you, I guess. And it's working. So when you hear people saying, let's go, Brandon, encourage that. Give him a cheer and give him a little let's go, Brandon back. And give him a heart and a like and a thumbs up. And at some point, maybe one day, they might realize that the whole time they were playing ball and didn't know it. When you say let's go Brandon, you're playing ball against the two-party system, and it's a beautiful thing. You know, just like you're saying fuck Trump. Fuck that system. Fuck them both. Fuck Biden and Trump on a stick. You know? The more we realize how strong we the people actually are, the more they try to tear the phone book apart. Flex the little chicken wings. Ugh, God. That was, someone's like, this is so cringe. And I'm like, it really is, man. It's so cringe, man. I couldn't think of a better way to fucking describe that, man. It is so cringe. I mean, to hold up your arms and have no muscles there and say that you're taking people to the gun show is just sad. You know what I'd like to tell Ben Shapiro? Hey, Ben, biceps don't care about your lack of exercise. Lack of sets. Biceps don't care about your lack of sets, bro. Oh, yeah. The grunt. Like, you know, I'm like, he was going like this, right? And he was like making all the noise and shit. And I'm like, I'm still waiting for the gun show. I'm like, when are you going to flex your arms, bro? I'm like, oh my God, is he actually flexing his arms? Oh my God, he's flexing his arms. That was what the grunt was. That was the flex. And I was like, dude, you've got no muscles. I mean, you've got no muscles in your arms. Girly man. What a girly man. I love my triage oil. God damn it. It's like the best thing going. This triage oil, I can't believe. It's like all I needed in my life was this triage oil, man. All right, so are we smoking? Do you even smoke cannabis? Psst. Nobody even smokes cannabis here anymore, Bell. What are you even doing? White ash? What do you got? White ash there? Nobody's even smoking your white ashes, pal. Anything in the news that you guys want to bring to the table? Now would be the time. Hey, Karsten. Finally, we can make more money again? What? It doesn't even make sense. I make a lot more money when Donald Trump's president. Through my business. But actually, I got news for you about Joe Biden. He didn't undo what Trump did with removing the taxes from big corporations. Yeah, he didn't undo that. So I'm still making a lot of money even under Biden. Thanks Donald Trump. And thanks Joe Biden for being a feckless, ineffective, impotent, racist rapist. Thank you. And thanks for all of you guys that are supporting that fucking douchebag. My money keeps going up. It doesn't matter who the president is. That's got to drive some people crazy. Especially those socialist communist people. That's got to drive them fucking crazy. Oh, go vote for Biden. I'm still making money. Go vote for fucking Trump. I'm still making millions of dollars. What are you going to do? You know? Oh, but we don't want you to make a lot of money. Yeah, I know you don't. It sucks to be you, doesn't it? Maybe you should listen to me and learn how to do it. You know, maybe you should get into crypto. You know, maybe you should stop hating people because they used capitalism to their advantage. Yeah, I'm a capitalist, and I made a lot of money doing it. And now here I am, off-grid, ready for the whole goddamn thing to collapse. You know, so before you rag on a capitalist, look and see where they are in their life. Look and see what they've done with capitalism, and then maybe learn how to take advantage of that bitch too. You know, I mean, I'm not saying capitalism is great. I'm just saying it's the system we have. You might as well grab it by its fucking balls and just juice that motherfucker. It's up to you. You know, you can take offense to the fact that I say I make a lot of money with capitalism, and you could be like, no, I want to stand in a bread line. Yeah, you could be that guy. Sure, I know you want to stand in a fucking bread line. Well, I don't. I don't want to stand in a fucking bread line. You know? So it's funny, people leave when I talk like this. I see people leave and they don't have the balls to try to counter what I'm saying. Because you know you're going to lose. You know you're going to fucking fail. And I understand, so you leaving, that just shows me that I'm right and you're wrong and you can't take it. That's fine. At the same time, I stand here as evidence as to what capitalism can do, that it's available to you. You could get into crypto right now, or you could keep your money in the bank and collecting 0.1% fucking interest because the banks fucking hate you. Okay? Joe Biden and the federal government fucking hate you. They don't give a fuck about you. You know, women still don't have a right over their bodies in the state of Texas because Kamala Harris and Joe Biden don't care enough to hop on a plane and be there in 20 minutes to fucking go speak around the state to try to change things around. They don't care about you. So it's time to fucking start taking care of yourselves. It's time. The government's not going to take care. I know you want socialism. I know you want communism. You don't have a lot. Maybe you don't have a job and you want that check. But you know what? You want communism? The government's going to come to your door and give you a fucking job. Oh yeah. You're coming with us. You're going to put on this olive green uniform and you're going to come dig ditches for the fucking highway authority. That's the communism you want? Oh man, these motherfuckers don't even know what they're asking for. We've got it so good right now. Even the poor people have it good because they've got opportunity. They don't want to go find it. They don't want to go look for it. I understand. You want the government to come and help you out, but that's not the kind of help you're going to get. You're going to get a job. You're going to be forced to do what you don't want to do, and it's going to suck. And let me know when you're standing in that bread line, get on your Apple One phone, right? And text me on the Twitter sphere and let me know how you feel about standing in that fucking bread line. You're never going to convince me that that's the answer to our problems today. It's not going to work. Not when anybody could have achieved independence if they go apply themselves. You go learn how to do it, listen to the right people, The information is all there, man. It's all, everybody now's got info. You got the internet. There's nobody on this planet who could say, "Well, I don't know how to trade stocks. I don't know how to buy crypto. I have no way to find that out." Oh, what? That was me in January of this year. Come talk to me in February. Different story. I got on the internet. I did a little research. I educated myself. You can do it too. If you want communism, if you want 100% socialism in this country, then you're fucking lazy and you don't want to do for yourself. I challenge you. Show me your work history. If you're out there and you want socialism or you want communism, show me your fucking work history. Show me how hard you've worked. Show me your jobs. Right? I'll show you mine. I've worked for years. I still work. I just don't ask for pay in return. Yeah, I make triage oil. You know? Look, you don't think I work? You think this shit makes itself? You know, don't fucking tell me I don't fucking work, motherfucker. You know, there's something everybody can do to try to improve your situation. All I'm saying is choosing the easy way out, or what sounds like the easy way out, is going to result in the least amount of payback for you. It always does. And I'm here to try to guide you, man. I'm here to try to give you some information to help you. And some of you are doing it, and it's great. It's great. It's there. The opportunities are here, and you guys are, you all have the internet. You can learn, you can teach yourselves, you can work for yourselves, or you can sit around and play fucking Xbox all day. You know? I know that's what a lot of you end up doing. You hustle yourself some cannabis, you go play your fucking video games, and that's your fucking life. Imagine if you keep doing that every day, where are you going to be in 40 years? You're going to be in the exact same place, playing the same fucking video games, doing nothing. So maybe next time you go grab your console, you know, and grab one of those fucking video remote controllers. Maybe instead turn on YouTube and go educate yourself on some stuff. You know, watch CoinCasso and learn how to turn $1 into $500. You know? No. Is NFT the next generation of cryptocurrency? No. I think EFTs are. Can't afford it. Thanks for the financial advice, Karsten. I'll make sure to take that advice. You're a millionaire, right, Karsten? I'm sure you're the person I should be taking my financial advice from, right? I'm sure you're doing great financially, right? Don't invest in technology. Okay. Okay, bro. Great advice. Don't invest in crypto. Okay, great, Karsten. Oh man. Knowledge is power. And knowledge will make you money. Yeah, Owen, you know, people like you, I'm not even going to engage, man. I'm just going to block you. Just add you to my block list. Bye. I'm not here to get into a conversation with anybody about that. You know, if you can't do that, just leave. You know, people have died. And, yeah, people have died who've been vaxxed. Absolutely. But less people that have been vaxxed died than the ones who don't. By about 99%. Oh. Facts, motherfucker. Facts don't care about your feelings. Cheers. 420. Cheers, guys. No longer regard to cannabis. Cannabis isn't as raw. Tim Pool said he was this close to going to the emergency room. That's how sick he got. Best of luck to you, pal. He might not be as lucky as Tim Pool. Right, Billy? Oh, you're going to St. Augustine? That's a pretty town. Tiny little town. Oh, that felt so good. Oh my God, I needed that bong rip. Woo-wee! Hey, Jeffrey, I'm all for the great IQ test. I'm all for it. I'm all for, I don't care who you are. I don't care. If you're not going to take this seriously, then let the chips fall where they may. I won't cry a tear for you. We all have the ability to listen to the facts, to do the research, and to understand the science. You want to disregard those things? I'm okay with that. I can stay home. You want to put other people at risk? I'm okay with that too. I'm okay with that because you're not putting me at risk. I'm not going out there. We're supposed to be locked down. You're supposed to be exercising as much isolation as you could possibly afford. And I don't see it in my own audience, my own family. I don't see people going out of their way to stay the fuck home anymore. Well, you should be still. But that's okay. Like I said, take your chances, man. I don't care. I've become much more content since I have embraced that philosophy. My blood pressure's gone down a few points, I guarantee it. I don't have to worry about the world. I've learned. It's not my goddamn responsibility. YouTube doesn't want anything to do with me. You know, my own audience members, my own friends don't want to listen to what I have to say. Fine. Fine. I don't care. You don't care about me, I don't care about you. It's good. Y'all don't care about each other. You don't care about yourselves. I'm good with that. Y'all should take care of yourselves and be good with that too. You know, the fighting that I see on the internet, back and forth, that should stop. If you don't want to catch COVID, stay the fuck home like you're supposed to. Oh, but I have to work, but I have to do this, but I have to do that. Well, maybe you should have planted a garden so you could feed yourself and not have a job. Yeah, but I got to pay my rent. Yeah, well, that's the system you subscribe to. That's the very system I've been begging people to get the fuck out of for years. Oh, I got to send my kids to school. Yeah, because you're an idiot. You know, the federal government tells you what to do and you fucking do it. You know, all of you do it. Hey, Gussie. Some of us are taking it seriously and still ending up sick. Well, Jeffrey, might I say, maybe not seriously enough. If you got sick, you were around somebody who was infected. So you weren't serious enough. You know? We bought a lot when it was 500 an ounce. Now it's 18 and shooting up since Federal Reserve stopped buying assets. Good for you. Good for you. When I got COVID, it was like the flu. I won't buy gold. I'm not into it. Only every other day I felt sick. It was a 3 months healing after a short breath, waking up, choking on my saliva, etc. That was the worst. Tripolar, it sounds horrible. No, I don't invest in gold. No, I'm all crypto. Crypto, and I'm in a big corporation, a mini storage corporation. Our case came from the doctor's office. I don't doubt that. Jeffrey, I don't doubt it. I don't blame you personally. Look, I know it's hard. It's a goddamn virus. You can't see it. It's not like purple gas that you could walk around, right? So I don't blame you for it. All I'm saying is, you went out in public. I know you had to go to the doctors for some reason. I had to go to the doctors too. I got to go to the store too, man. I pick up products. You know, I have people come to my door. You know, I have friends come over. I've been in groups of three other people. So, you know, I'm just as guilty. But all I'm saying is, hey, man, I could catch it too. You know, it's hard. At the same time, follow the advice as much as you can. Isolate. Isolate, isolate, isolate. You motherfuckers that want to go to concerts and events, you know, cannabis events, go out to clubs and shit like that. Have at it, man. Like I said, it's a giant IQ test. And when this motherfucker mutates, you better hope that it doesn't mutate on your ass before the goddamn news finds out about it. Think about it. You could be the first case. You could be the mutation. You could be the one that starts bleeding out your anus and your eyeballs. It could be you. You want to take that chance? Take it. I don't care. I don't care. I know what you're supposed to do, but I know it's it's not within my ability to have control over what other people do with their lives. You guys can thank YouTube and Twitter and Facebook for my current attitude. But that's the attitude I have to take if I want to survive on social media. Now, I can tell by my show numbers that a lot of you don't agree with that. But like I said before, I don't care. This is the corner that I've been backed into, and this is the way it is. I would love to care. I'd love to care. It felt good when I did. But seeing the lack of reaction I get from people who even watch this show, or the pushback I get, oh man, it feels so much better just not caring now. Oh man, you go take the IQ test, man. Pass or fail. Could be life or death. Take the IQ test, man. I think it's great. I think it's idiocracy in reverse. It's fucking idiocracy in reverse. Which is the best thing intelligent people could have ever hoped for. It's almost like all of this was planned. Hey man, how can we get rid of all the stupid people? You know, how can we get rid of all the dumbass motherfuckers? Bing, bing, bing. We have a winner. Don't be one of the stupid people, folks. I'm shaming you for a reason. Maybe I do care a little bit. You know, don't prove me right. This is well below 100. Elite Wizard. I took the IQ test and failed miserably. Event 201. I must say, you convinced me. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna block you, Karen. Fucking, you're so stupid. Get the fuck out of here. Should just listen to doctors, not Facebook. I think the IQ test should literally just be how you treat this thing. the actual IQ test itself, which I've taken multiple times. I think it's not necessarily the greatest gauge of someone's intelligence, of whether or not you can solve puzzles in a certain amount of time. You know, it's all that gauges is your ability to solve puzzles in a certain amount of time. That's all that is. Yeah, I'm going to look at IQ as the person who looks 4 times before they cross a road. And not just twice or 3 times the way they were taught. I'm looking for that person who thinks outside the box. That's who I'm looking for. For me, that shows a more intelligent person. And I just feel the IQ test is, okay, so you can solve puzzles fast. Yeah, I can. I'm really good at it, you know, obviously. But I don't think that says that I'm an intelligent person, because I've done some really stupid shit in my life. High IQ, stupid shit. You know, I know friends. Maybe they wouldn't score so good on that little puzzle quiz, but they've made way better decisions in their lives than I've made. And I would pose to anyone that makes them more intelligent than how they scored on that stupid fucking test. This COVID is the ultimate IQ test. It really will show who the intelligent people are and who the dumb people are by how you treat this thing. And it doesn't matter what narrative you subscribe to. What matters is once you see the actual facts, not the numbers, but one of my friends died. Okay, it's getting close. At that point, most intelligent people are going to start taking all the precautions that they've heard about. Boom! We have a winner. You just won the IQ test. You got an IQ of 180. You know? You say, oh, my freedoms are more important. You got an IQ of 72. Yeah, puzzles, solving little written puzzles. But, you know, an IQ test, Billy, doesn't give you this test right here. You're standing on the edge of the woods, and there's a rustling in a bush in front of you. Do you run away, or do you go over to the bush and open it up and see what's in there? Common sense should be the fucking IQ test. Let me tell you something, man. Billy, I've had straight morons come in here and tell me that they have exquisitely high IQs. Or are they being honest? I don't know. Do they say stupid shit? Yeah. Do they do dumb shit? Yeah. Are they the most successful person I've ever met? No. You know? A puzzle? It's fight or flight, bro. You're either smart or you're dumb. To me, it's not a puzzle, man. Let's change the situation. All right. Let's make it more cut and dry. All right. Somebody takes some food and throws it in the water, and a whole bunch of piranha come up, rip it up and shred it up, and eat it all in like 3 seconds. There's a whole bunch of piranha in the water. And you're reaching over the water, and you drop your cell phone in the water. Do you grab it out, or do you say, oh well, looks like I need a new fucking cell phone? You know? The dumb person is going to reach in there and grab the fucking cell phone, and they're going to pull out a skeletal hand. That's not really a puzzle to solve. Let's say there's no way to pull the phone out of the water, you know? And there's no way to get it out. It's done. It's down. It's 12 feet down, and you're out in the middle of nowhere. You got no pole or a net. You're not going to take your clothes off and make a fucking hook out of it and put the shoe on the end and try to scoop it up. You're done, right? Are you going to reach your fucking hand in there? How about this one? Hey man, the fucking burner is red hot. Do you put your hand on it? Those are the types, it's just like this basic common sense type situation that I envision to really be the gauge of someone's intelligence. You know, when I hear a really intelligent person speak, I don't necessarily assume that they got a high IQ. I mean, look at Ben Shapiro. I have a feeling he's probably got a high IQ, but he's a fucking idiot. Right? It's a perfect example. You know, he's a fucking lawyer, man. He's a successful podcaster, and he's a douchebag. He's an author, columnist, you know? He's got millions of people that listen to him, and hundreds of thousands of them hang on his every fucking word. But when you listen to the content, he's an idiot. He can't seem to just put facts together and make valuable assertions, you know, like systemic racism in America. He doesn't see it. He's got a high IQ, but he can't see systemic racism in America. Give the burner scenario. My stove lights up when it's hot. Even says hot element. She still grabs it. That's an idiot. Right? How much evidence do you need? Look, when one of your friends dies from this thing, I think it's good. I think that's good. It's hitting close. And there's your IQ test. Man, I think just doing this and grabbing my coffee cup. I gotta go to a doctor, man. I don't have to be in pain. Right there. I don't know what it is, man. It's this muscle right here, that muscle, and it just gets like achy if I have that arm extended from a lower position like this. But if it's up higher, it doesn't seem to help. I mean, it doesn't seem to hurt. I don't think I was having as much problems in the other chair. So I've moved my mouse over to my right hand. Now I use the mouse with my right hand. But my shoulder already feels better from rubbing the triage oil into it. Huh, it feels great. And that's science right there. That's the kind of science that someone like Matt Dillahunty's not willing to accept. Hey man, it's science. I rub it on my skin. It made my pain go away. I'm not getting any side effects. Don't take my word for it. You know, I kind of feel that way about the triage oil the same way I feel about COVID now. It's social media does this to me, guys. I used to care, I did, and I wanted to help, and now I realize I can't. Because of your freedom of speech. I can't care. I have to let you guys say what you want, feel how you want, do what you want, listen to who you want. Because that's the only way I can stay afloat on social media. That's the way social media wants it. And that's the way, unfortunately, a lot of you agree with social media. Unfortunately, my own audience. You know, or you guys would be here on a fucking Saturday. You know, hundreds of you would be here supporting the show. And there's only 14 of you. And let me just say to the 14 of you, thank you. The few of you that are here right now, I do appreciate you guys. It's the only way I'll get support is if you guys show up to the shows, you know. I don't know, Saturday morning, you got nothing to do. Turn it on while you're vacuuming, you know. Everybody needs to have free fucking bandwidth, man. Everybody needs to have access to the internet. This is probably one of the problems. I wouldn't be surprised if people are like, dude, I just can't afford your show because I'm running out of bandwidth when I watch it. I know, I'm running out of bandwidth every time I do this show too. I'm gonna have to keep my coffee over here, I think. Trendy 14. The hashtag Trendy 14. And the best part is it's natural. Told my doctor he's using triage oil and showed it to him and he approved. I couldn't believe it. He's one of those doctors that thinks if it's not a pill, it won't help, but I convinced him. Seen the difference in my hands. He wrote the name of it down and put it in his pocket. Jeffrey, thank you so much. It's going on fucking Twitter, bro. Wow. That's amazing. That's the third doctor to recommend my triage oil. My doctor recommends it. My doctor loves it. Loves that I make it. And, you know, lets me give it to all of his nurses. Okay. I have to... make a second... Okay. Let's do this. ... 1 out of 2. Copy, delete, second tweet, Control V, 2 out of 2. "46-year-old Mr. fucking Olympia just died of a heart attack." What the fuck, dude? 46 years old. Sean Roden. That's fucking wrong, bro. I'm making a tweet. I know there's a difference between Cult of Dusty and Call of Duty, but my eyes can't seem to tell. You know what's funny is that's true is every time I see Call of Duty on Twitter, I think it's Cult of Dusty. I have to look. I'm like, oh, okay. Your spelling and punctuation's off. I feel terrible right now. Why do you feel terrible? I'm sorry. Oh, Call of Duty Vanguard's just released. I see. Eight people dead and multiple injured at Travis Scott's Astro World Festival in Houston. From what? Oh. Began to compress toward the front of the stage, and that caused a panic. They trampled each other. Yeah. Hey. All you rodents, go out to events. Yeah, go to concerts. All you fucking high IQ motherfuckers. Yeah, go to events and concerts. It's so much fun. That could have been y'all, man. That could have been any one of you. You know, because you're so indoctrinated to think you have to go stand out on a field and watch someone standing on a wooden box that's making noise for you. So important. So important. And it's about... Oh, wow, so much fucking talent. So I'm just experiencing the talent. That is the only way I derive joy in my life. Beezle, everybody. It's the Beezle. Good morning, Beez. Good morning, Beezle. What's up, Beezle Bop? How you doing? You're a good boy. You're beautiful. He likes to go sit in his spot. That's what he likes to do. He likes to just sit right there. Likes to come out here. That's his warm-up spot. I'm in a warm-up spot, Daddy. This is my warm-up spot. Get warmed up for my day. Dude, I'm looking at my arm right now and I'm going, dude, my fucking biceps are bigger than young Ben Shapiro's when I'm not even flexing them. I'm just laying here. My arms are more defined than that guy's. It's fucking hilarious. It's like, dude, you're young, man. I'm twice your age. You're saying you're taking your audience to the gun show? Ben Shapiro? Really? Oh, God. Oh, what a girly man. What a girly man. I got cardiac arrest for some reason. It's crap. Vanguard, this virus. What? Nope, they all got cardiac arrest for some reason. They could just come here and listen to you jam content and onlooker stated. Everyone grab their chest and drop. What, Billy? That's the weirdest thing, dude. Are you sure? How the fuck do people all just spontaneously die of heart attacks? 3 times a day, every day. They could just come here. Well, that's my point, Jeffrey. And not just here. I mean, yeah, come to my show. I would love that. But there's so many other things that you can do at home on the internet. That's why everyone needs broadband with free data. Unlimited data. Everyone should have it. It's so stupid that they're charging us for this. It's not even a thing. You know? Data isn't even a thing. It's like they figured out a way to charge you for something that doesn't cost them anything to supply. Once the infrastructure's in, the system's up and running. You know? If you want to charge a monthly fee for maintenance and the service that you provide, that's fine. Then congratulations. You'll be like every other fucking service out there that doesn't come up with something that that you can't even put your hands on to charge people for. You know? missing a couple of containers of cannabis here. I don't know what I did with them. I said maybe, don't really wanna know. I got and gross. Onlooker stated, everyone grabbed their chest and dropped. I agree. Only thing I come up with is a live wire and water, and they all stepped in it when I'm shooting from the hip here. I don't know, bro. What I saw, the article I saw, it didn't say anything about that. I mean, I should bring it back up and read the article, I guess. Third, 23 who have gone to the hospital. Where's the fucking link to an article? Oh, it's from a press conference. Whoa. They don't have a link to an article anywhere on this thread. There's a press conference. Oh. The people were crushed in there so tight, they said that if you'd put your arms up in the air, there wasn't enough room to bring your arms back down. They got crushed, man. And they got suffocated. They couldn't breathe. The people were so tightly packed. Texas. I mean, people are just so stupid, man. You guys are fucking idiots out there. I can't believe how stupid fucking people are. Yeah, I mean, wow. Let's all rush the stage. What? So you can see better and get a better, closer look. What I don't understand. They're installing internet with the power lines. Mob psychology. I don't, people are just so fucking indoctrinated. People are so indoctrinated. Oh, I have to go to the show. I'm a human being. I have to go to the show. I have to go leave my house. I have to go walk down the street of New York City. You know, that's one thing I always wondered. New York City. You see all the people out on the sidewalks walking and shit. And you're like, what the fuck are you people doing? Where are you walking to? You know, where are you going? Why the fuck do you gotta be out on the street? You know? What are you, a fucking rat? Looking for a piece of cheese? so cute. Pizza. Where are you going? You're in the middle of the fucking day. Let's say it's 11 o'clock, 10:30 in the morning, and you're walking down in New York City, and there's a whole bunch of people just walking out on the street. You're just walking. Like, where the fuck are you going? Every single one of those people, where the fuck are you going? Oh, well, I was at my high-rise office over here, and I'm walking to go get a coffee over here. Where are you going? Oh, I'm going to a shop to go buy something. Oh, where are you going? I'm going blah, blah, blah. And you see all these people out on the street walking and shit, and there's all this crime, and people getting mugged, and, you know, hey, maybe if you got a car and stayed off the fucking sidewalk, you wouldn't get fucking mugged. But you know how many people in New York persist on not doing that? Well, I can't get a parking space. There's nowhere to park a car. So we just walk. Well, here's an idea. Move the fuck out of that stupid fucking city, you fucking idiot human beings. You low IQ, lab rat mentality fucks. You don't have to live like that. You idiots. Oh, but I'm a stock trader. I'm a stockbroker. Oh, I'm a guy working the goddamn offices. I do this, I do that. I don't fucking care. Learn how to fucking farm, motherfucker. You know, learn how to grow your own food, you fucking idiot. That's what you ought to fucking do. More resources for me, man. When that shit collapses and millions of people die because they're concentrated in city areas, boy, oh boy, oh boy, is that going to open up resources for people like me. I have a fucking headache today. Hey, Josh. Okay, we've been live for an hour and a half. I think we've done enough. All right, I think we've done enough damage to the internet. You know, I'd keep going, guys. Hey, Barry, what's up? I would totally keep doing this show if more people would show up. Just so you guys know, man. If you want the shows to go longer, try to spend more time in them. I understand bandwidth is expensive, and it's hard for you guys to do that. But when my audience members drop off, I've got things to tend to. So, sorry. I love you guys. I wish more of you guys would stay. And for the few of you that are still here, I just want to say thank you. All right.